In this video,
There it is. That's the Cable Tester Master. Parkside Performance. I'll put them the right way around. Look at that. That'll do. Let me show you some more tools that I bought from the Middle Island Lidl. This is following the Parkside tool drop last week, the 5th of October. And I was hoping to get this video out sooner, but I've just had too many things on the go. But it's here now. And I had a few messages come through, including Callum from Scouted Out Tools, saying, did you see Parkside Performance is coming into the UK stores? Well, it only looks like one tool, but it's a good start. So we'll have a look at that, unbox these tools, give them a bash. And it looks like a few of you have been and bought the Rivet Nut tool set. If you haven't already, check the video out. It's in the playlist somewhere. I've got loads of Parkside tool reviews in there. But have a look at it first before you decide to buy. So, fellow sheddies and tool lovers, stop the waffle, get on with it. Hello, sheddies, and you join me again in my shed. Spectacles on. Let's start off with this. The non-contact voltage detector. Now, I've got one of these, different brand. This one here, invaluable when I was doing work to the house. But we've got this new one. So non-contact measurement without interruption of the power circuit. Voltage range 70 to 1000 volts. With batteries, treble A's, 2 of. Integrated torch with white LED light. The other one hasn't got that. Also suitable for finding cable breaks and blown fuses. Testing with audio and visual signals. The other one hasn't got audio. Literally got a red light. Let's have a look. The instructions. And there it is. It's quite beefy. There's the batteries. All right, let's put them in there. How do we open it? Oh, there we are. 1, 2, screw him back on. Nice clip on the side to pop in your pocket or on a belt. Power on, and that must be the torch. Power on. Is it on? I'll put them the right way around. I thought negative goes at the back because it was spring loaded on there. Oh, and they don't. It goes the other way around. That's me and assuming and not looking at the symbol on the side. Right, there we are. And on. Oh, green. There's the torch. Keep your finger on that button there. Nice grip part there. No rubber on it. Right, got a charger here. A Parkside 12 volt one. Plug it in. Yeah. If I turn the plug off at the wall, nothing. Turn it on. Off. Obviously, you don't want to be messing with electrics if you're not certain about it. That bit there is your finger guard because you don't want to be touching on the other side of it. So keep your fingers behind it, as it says on there. Number 5, finger guard. I like that for the money as well, £4.99. This socket on the workbench. Nothing, obviously, because it's turned off. That's the live or the hot. Turn it on. As it gets closer, it speeds up. The tip inside the hole there and come away from it. Stops. It's very sensitive because it's flashing less on the neutral. And then the live, ooh, it's going to earth. A lot less. Of course, we can't test 12 volt for this because the range isn't there. It's only for AC. And always good advice to test it on something that's known, that's got a live to already. There are obviously better ones out there. There are a lot more than these, though, that can test 12 volt. There is a setting on here somewhere where you press the button a few times. It gets rid of the beep if you want to. This is my old one. Always live. I don't think I've ever changed the batteries on it, actually. And it just lights up red like that. But I'm not an electrician, so always do your homework first and don't mess with electrics unless you're certain. Get the professionals in. But I always find these are good for just checking if a fuse has gone. So if the fuse had gone on here, obviously there'll be no live. So say this was plugged into an extension lead, could test that in separately and go, oh yeah, it's working, but the extension lead might not be. Anyway, a £5, can't be bad. Next, 2-component epoxy adhesive, like Araldite, made by Rexan. Now this one is super strong, sets in 20 minutes. And then I got the ultra fast, which sets in 5 minutes. So we'll test them both. Pretty much, are they on a par with each other, just the time? Yeah, so if you need something drying in a hurry, that one's best. They're both the same. Glass, ceramic, gemstones, wood, metal, stone, plastics, etc. Dries clear for invisible bond and fills cracks. Resistant to water, alcohol, oil, grease, many solvents, acids, alkaline solutions, and fuel. See the difference? Super strong is 3 ton. I suppose it depends on how much you're sticking on there. And then 2 ton on the ultra fast. Let's give them both a try. £2.99 these were each. little stirrers. We just break the end off and then we use that as a cap afterwards. Let's try the extra strong first. Needs more time to dry. Pop the end off. Click. Stick a bit in there so they both come out together. That'll do. The cap back on. There's only one way it goes around. Just release the pressure a little bit. Give it a stir. As you can see, it's really clear. Right, I want them to stick together. Right now. An off-cut chipboard, laminated, off some old furniture. And we'll stick that block to it, I suppose. Smear him on. It hasn't got a really good key. I probably should have etched it first, but it'll be all right. Probably should have done a bit more on there, really. Let's stick that block on there. Right, let's leave that for a bit. 15 minutes, I think it said. Oh no, 20 minutes. And a good indication is when this is dry in here, of course, it'll be dry on there. And then we can just break the epoxy off afterwards. Put that aside. Right, next one. Same again. Put a bit more in this one. Release it a little bit. Cap on. Yeah, I probably need to mark these up as quick and strong. Let's do that now so I don't forget. Doing it the right way around, haven't I? Yes. There we are. Oh, I should be doing this, shouldn't I? Letting that dry. It takes 5 minutes. And obviously I'm not clamping this. I'm just putting it on as it is. I'll do. I need a smaller bit of wood than that. You'll do. Lovely. Right, let's leave them for a bit. That was the quick one, wasn't it? And that was quick. Right, let's put them aside and we'll come back to them. Next. Slowly, slowly. Parkside Diamond Grinding Cup. This is 125 millimeters. Centre bore 22.23. Max rotation speed 12,250 RPM. For masonry, natural stone, concrete, screed, tile adhesive. And I also got that one. What's the difference then? This one here is for segments arranged for removing larger areas. This one's for higher grinding speeds. Not much difference on there. With more segments, larger areas. And then with the less segments, or this arrangement, higher grinding speeds. Right, let's have a look. That's one. Look at that. $3.99 each these were. Larger areas. That one. Instructions in both. So I think we need to give it a bash, don't we? And I don't recommend doing this indoors unless you've got good vacuum facilities. But I'm just going to do this on the top here, I think. Right, what have we got? With a brick, let's try the higher speed one. Ferrex cordless grinder. I ain't got a Parkside grinder. Ooh, yeah, need to take the guard off. Yeah, look at that. Right against the edge. No worries. To take these off, it's like a circlip. These actually click, whatever the position you want. But to take it off completely is like a little, see on there? It's almost like a circlip. Nice. There's one area where it opens out. Where is it? Not there. There it is. In back on. As always, I'm not an expert. Do your own research first. Yeah. Handle at the side. Battery in. And on. I need a dust mask on for this, really. Woo! Ripper! Yeah, everything's covered in dust. But look at that, a few seconds worth. Proper ripping it. So for high spots in screed or concrete, or on a wall that's got high spots, or whatever. Good bit of kit. Diamond as well. This is pretty much going to do the same thing, just not as vicious, I think, for larger areas. Good. £3.99 each. Next. 5 minutes are gone and the quick stuff is still wet. Let's come back to it. Just a quick interruption. I just wanted to say what a brilliant community we've got. I see all the comments coming through of all your thoughts, opinions, tools that you've bought, and everyone's getting involved in the chat. Fantastic. Unfortunately, I don't get a chance to get back to the comments. I'd love to respond to all of them, but time for me at the minute is just, it runs away with me. And it also goes for all the emails you send through. Again, brilliant. I will get back to you. And if you are new here, why not consider subscribing? We've got a great community. You'll see the comments below. If I get anything wrong or I miss anything out of the video, people will certainly tell me in the comments, which helps me and others. Cheers. Cat socks covered in dust now. I've had these before. £5.99 for 3 pairs. I've got the right size, yeah. I just grab them and have a look. UK 9 to 11.5. I've had these before, like I say, and they're really comfortable. Socks for cool and dry feet. 80% cotton, 12% elasto multiester, 7% polyester, 1% elastane. Lycra. Wash before wearing. Who's going to do that? Cool Max. Next. Now, I picked up this. It was only £2.99. Crillando, we've had this gear before. Magnifier robust rotary acrylic lens, 2 magnification, small integrated auxiliary lens with 8 times magnification. Delicate work or soldering or whatever, it'd be ideal, especially because my eyesight's terrible. Padded handle for comfort. Is it rubber? It's not a toy. Everything in this shed's a toy. Let's have a look. Here it is. Oh, look at that. Yeah, rubber on the handle. How does that work then? So you can lock it off with this knob here. So can you see in there? Oh yeah, look, you can see already. Let's put something under it. Needle nose pliers. Go further back. Oh, there we are, look. Let's get a better angle on it. There we are. I've got it the right way around. Like that. You got this convex area. You can adjust this as well with this little knob on the side. So I can have it like that. You can see the size of the squares on this mat. Why is that like that? Is it holding it like that? Like a T-piece? Is that for a hanging it as well if you want to? I don't know. Shame there's no light on it actually. Put the big light on the workbench. So on. Ooh. Problem is it shines the light on top. Is that better? Just something you can grab, handy to have in the workshop. Boing, boing, boing. £2.99. Next. I've just looked at something. I should read this first. Where is it? Suitable for standing up or hanging round your neck. Brilliant. See now. Let me show you. That's what that T-piece is for. Look. Put it round your neck and it supports it. £3. Also for £4.99, I got this network cable tester. Now, Roger from the Garage Workshop, check his channel out by the way, he's tried one of these and really rates it. So for testing telephone mains and satellite cables. Cable function RJ11, RJ45, BNC. I can't really try this out yet, but I will be soon because I've got to put an Ethernet lead up into the shed. I'm using Wi-Fi at the minute and it's just not that strong. So I'm going to put an armoured Ethernet lead down to the shed. Clear status table with 9 LEDs on both devices. Shielded cables on and off with 3 positions on the main device. Interesting. Let's have a look. Turn that big light off. It glares a bit. 9-volt battery. Grundig. I ain't heard that name for a few years. Here it is. The cable tester remote. And that's the cable tester master. Slides into one side. So I can't really test this yet, but we'll put the battery in. Get it the right way around this time, Rob. And on. On position. Power flashing. So it's definitely working. But yeah, I can't really test it yet, but I will soon. But I thought I'd tell you about it. Off. Big instruction manual as you can expect. Leave it in there for the time being. Next, I've left these a bit too long actually, but they're both set. Probably about 20 minutes, has it been? 25 minutes? Quick's gone off. I noticed though, in 5 minutes it still wasn't dried. So we've got the quick one and the strong one. That's the quick one. It's solid. Let's give it a whack. Oh yeah, that's solid, isn't it? A bit of an angle so I can give it a whack. Not the best surface area. I probably should have squeezed it around a bit more. Anyway, this is the tougher one. Same again. Much of a muchness, but it's not a real good test. But it does work. Next. Right then. The Parkside performance stuff is coming out. It says Thursday the 16th of October to 22nd of October. Well, let's have a look what date the tools are coming out. Is it the 16th? Oh, 19th. Just got a glimmer of it. Here we are, look. Oh, it's 2 tools. Parkside Performance. Now, I noticed 1 or 2 performance tools have been coming out in the UK, but not for a while. Don't think I've seen these out at all. So 12-volt starter set, cordless drill driver and cordless impact screwdriver. The chuck comes off. Let me get it right. An all-in-one tool, innit? Or is it? No, it's 2. 12-volt starter set, cordless drill driver and cordless impact screwdriver. So I'm looking at that and thinking, well, that's an impact driver there. That's a drill, but it reveals a screwdriver. So I'm sure it's 2. $49.99, 2 batteries, a charger, torque setting 20 plus 1 drill setting. There's on there cordless drill driver, and then there's an impact screwdriver. I presume you get them both with the both batteries and the charger. If it is, I think that's a bargain. It must be, because they haven't said or. Fantastic. And a bag as well that comes with it. Good to see. It's not just in Europe that's getting the performance range. So what else we got? Electric precision screwdriver with 20 bits, £8. That'd be good to try out. Seen them before. Parkside drill bits. Drill grinder, £17, 12-volt again. The 4-volt tacker and nailer, $12.99. For staples, 4mm to 12mm and nails, 6mm to 10mm. For smaller work. Sorted parts like Jubilee clips, etc. We've seen them before. Seen all these before as well, but not bad, $2.99. Bright colours of 3M duct tape, £2. Heavy duty dollies, got one of these, £10. You bought the casters and the wood, would you have to even make it for that? Crimping plier set, £17. Is that it? That's it. So that's next Sunday, the 19th of October. As I showed in the last video, this one's coming out on the Sunday, the 12th of October. I've shown these already, but the one thing I'm interested in is cordless pruner. But subscribe, videos to come on what I bought. So let's do the giveaway results for the last 2 videos. And I won't do another giveaway today because I've run out of stickers. I've got some more coming in. So this time I used one of those programs online where you can pick the comments at random. And this time it is Raymond65UK. Send me an email. It's in the description below. You've won the spirit level set. And the sticker, of course. And the next one is CPP82. Again, send me an email. You've won the T-shirt and the keyring. Put your comments below of anything you're buying, what you've got already. It helps me and others. Put a link on the screen now to all my other tool reviews. There's loads in there, mainly Parkside stuff. Some Aldi stuff as well. And some tools from other places. Loads more to come. But for now, thanks very much for watching. Take care. And remember, keep calm and head to the shed. Cheers! See you next time on Weekend Shedhead.